Hello everyone, bonsoir tout le monde. I would like to say welcome to Mitacs 2025 Innovation Award Ceremony. Clap for yourselves. My name is Nadia Setut, and it is an honor, a real pleasure for me to be this evening's MC. We are gathered today to celebrate ideas, research, and Canadian innovation talent. Depuis 15 ans, les Prix Innovation de Mitacs célèbrent les talents canadiens à toutes les étapes du parcours d'innovation, des stagiaires aux jeunes pousses, en passant par les partenaires du secteur privé et les leaders de la recherche. It's an exciting night for Canadian innovation, and I am thrilled to be here with you in person in the beautiful National Art Centre in Ottawa. I would also like to give a special welcome to our audience online from coast to coast to coast. Tonight's event will be live streamed across the country. Now that is exciting stuff. Au cours de la soirée, nous allons honorer 11 partenaires de Mitacs, des chercheurs, chercheuses, professeurs, entrepreneurs et organisations qui ont contribué de manière non négligeable à l'innovation et à la productivité du Canada. It's going to be, and I repeat, it is going to be a spectacular evening, celebrating our winners and hearing from our special guest speakers along the way. To begin tonight's program, I would like to invite Shirley Tolley of Kitigan Zibi Anishinaabe. She is a knowledge keeper from First Nations on the stage to provide a land acknowledgement. Madame Tolley.
Kwekakina. As First Peoples of the land, First Nation, Inuit, and Métis people have lived, worked, and were historically stewards of the land in their respective territory. Acknowledging the land is a formal statement for visitors to express respect and to recognize the unique and enduring relationship that exists between Indigenous people and their traditional territories as caretakers of their ancestral lands. It is considered a first step in building a relationship with the First Peoples of the land in the spirit of reconciliation. My people, the Algonquin or the Anishinaabes, are the customary keepers and defenders of the Ottawa River watershed and its tributaries. And as the host nation, we welcome many visitors to this beautiful territory. Kisina agwajinkeget nongum, shuen mishim nungum chumano wabamag chumano nanduduag, chumano ganundaweg, kijemanido, kichimigwech, kijemanido onjeki, migwech onje awesisag, migwech onje kakanagego, kayemijem, ashijnibi, ashij ishkude, migwech onje kakaneetek, migwech onje namadavzuin, migwech onje nishomisag, kokomisag, kakananindodameg. Miigwachonje gizis de bikizis. Kaye anagushug. We doka wishindash kajemanido. Mia. I just acknowledge our Creator with the words of my people and offered thanks for the plants, the air, the trees, the 2- and 4-legged animals, the fish, for all of our families and all living things. I also gave thanks for Mother Earth and for all that has been put upon her to sustain life. Fire to keep us warm and to cook our food, and water to keep us well hydrated. I also offer thanks for Father Sky, Grandfather Sun, and Grandmother Moon, the stars, the planets, the universe. I finished by asking our Creator to continue to guide us all so that we can see, hear, and share good moments with each other in a good way. Shirley toli nidishnikas kiriganzibi nindojiba, nindamin wendamin kishi kirian pisha shegonjima nungum anishnabe eking, kichimigwech. I'm very honored and I'm very happy to be here with you tonight. And on behalf of the Algonquin Anishinaabe Nation Tribal Council, our chiefs and our nation, I bring you all warm greetings, and I welcome you all to unceded, unsurrendered Algonquin Anishinaabe territory. The Algonquin Anishinaabe territory consists of 7 communities: Picogan, Kichisiak, Kibawak, Lac-Simo, Long Point, Kitigan-Zibi, and Apitiwi Anishinaabe, formerly Wagushuk. The Algonquin territory covers a vast area connected by rivers and tributaries on both sides of the Kichisibi, formerly known as the Ottawa River. And my ancestors traveled all around this area to hunt, to trap, to travel, and to trade goods since time immemorial. I am the elected women's representative for the Algonquin Anishinaabe Nation Tribal Council in my last year mandate of 4 years. Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Shirley Tolé et je suis née et j'ai été élevée dans ma communauté de Kitigan-Zibi Anishinaabeg et je me sens très chanceuse et bénie d'avoir le meilleur des 2 mondes. La vie dans une communauté autochtone comme Kitigan-Zibi et ma vie urbaine ici sur notre territoire ancestral. Tonight we're all gathered here to honor the outstanding accomplishments of students, professors, and partner organizations who participated in Mitacs programs. The award categories, there's many of them, and all I want to say right now is congrats to all the winners and keep shining. Kichimi gwech kibisha yagonjuma nungum gashigak on guamzen da shishpin kigiweg kigawab men anage mia migwech. Thank you.
Miigwech, Shirley, miigwech. And now, please join me in welcoming Mitacs CEO, Dr. Stephen Lucas.
Good evening, welcome. Welcome to the 2025 Mitacs Innovation Awards, a remarkable event where we celebrate the very best of Canadian talent, research, and innovation. Tonight, we will recognize 11 exceptional individuals and organizations. They showcase outstanding research, new products and businesses, and sustained commitment to pushing the boundaries of discovery and real-world solutions. They are emblematic of what we aspire to do at Mitacs, create impact. Ce soir, nous allons mettre en lumière 11 personnes et organisations exceptionnelles dont les travaux sont une vitrine sur l'excellence en matière de recherche et de création de nouveaux produits et d'entreprises, en plus d'utiliser un engagement indéfectible à repousser toujours plus loin des limites de la découverte et des solutions concrètes. Elles sont une figure emblématique de ce que nous aspirons à faire à Mitacs, produire un impact. For over 25 years, Mitacs has helped to grow the economy, tackle societal challenges, and develop the workforce of tomorrow by connecting academia with industry and other partners in Canada and globally to solve real-world challenges. The magic of our model is that the business-academic research collaboration is enabled through student internships, from postdoctoral fellows and graduate students to undergraduates from almost 200 post-secondary institutions across Canada. We will see the talent and impact firsthand tonight through the stories of our amazing award winners. And since 2018, these results are scaled across more than 35,000 projects, supported by more than 50,000 students, and an investment of over $1.42 billion in research and innovation by businesses and our government funders, the federal government, the Government of Canada, as well as all provinces and the Yukon. The outcomes are striking: positive productivity performance and increased revenues and competitiveness for businesses, and post-graduation jobs for students, including companies that they start, as we'll hear tonight. Le moment est venu pour le Canada de voir grand et de réfléchir à la manière de bâtir une économie pérenne qui profitera à l'ensemble de la population. Mitacs est prêt à aider à répondre aux défis du monde actuel avec son tout nouveau plan stratégique que nous lançons cette semaine. At the heart of our new strategy is a bold vision for a strong and resilient Canadian economy powered by ideas, talent, and innovation. It's a vision rooted in the belief that Canada's future prosperity depends on our ability to harness the full potential of our people and their ideas. We will be focused on impact for the economy, workforce, and society through an increased emphasis on commercialization of innovations, among other areas of strategic focus. We will deepen collaboration with partners and students on strategic areas like AI and quantum, defense and security, critical minerals and energy, life sciences, advanced manufacturing, and clean technology, to mention a few. Joining us here tonight are many supporters, partners, and stakeholders from industry, universities and colleges, governments, and embassies from global partners we work with around the world, showing the full reach of Mitacs, both across Canada and globally. And we're joined by many others through our live stream broadcast. Thank you for being here. I'd like to welcome two representatives of the Government of Canada who will help us with the presentation of the first two awards. Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Industry, Karim Bardisi, and the Honourable Cody Blois, Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister. J'aimerais aussi souligner la présence d'autres collègues qui présenteront des prix de ce soir. Mark Sean, sous-ministre délégué Innovation, Sciences et Développement économique Canada, la Dr Mona Niemer, scientifique en chef du Canada, et le Dr Rémi Quirion, scientifique en chef du Québec. Pour terminer, je tiens à remercier le Conseil d'administration de Mitacs pour son soutien et son engagement continu. Merci d'être ici ce soir. Now, to start the celebration of excellence, and congratulations to our award winners. Thank you so much.
Un grand merci, Steven. Alors, le moment que nous attendons est finalement arrivé. Il est temps de découvrir qui a remporté les prix Innovation de Mitacs 2025. We will start the Excellence in Innovation Award. 5 people received this award this year. The Excellence in Innovation Award highlights extraordinary talent from across the country and the potential of their innovations to strengthen Canada's innovation capacity. Nous allons commencer par le prix Excellence en Innovation. 5 personnes ont remporté ce prix cette année. Le prix Excellence en Innovation met en lumière des talents extraordinaires de partout au pays, ainsi que le potentiel que recèle leur innovation pour renforcer les capacités Canada en innovation. Mais tout d'abord, veuillez vous joindre à moi pour inviter le secrétaire parlementaire Karim Bardisi du ministre de l'Industrie. S'il vous plaît, veuillez accueillir Monsieur Karim Bardisi.
Merci Nadia. Bonne soirée tout le monde. Je sais avec cette introduction que vous avez hâte que les prix sont échangés, sont donnés, mais premièrement, parce qu'il y a quelqu'un du gouvernement qui est ici, j'ai l'occasion de vous adresser du sujet plus grand. Et le sujet plus grand, c'est la recherche, c'est la science et le rôle de Mitacs. Et je pense qu'aujourd'hui, nous sommes dans un moment très important où la science elle-même, c'est en question. Peut-être pas ici, mais ailleurs, proche de nous, peut-être avec les partenaires dont vous travaillez, mais pas ici. Parce que nos forces de recherche, notre esprit d'innovation nous permettent de relever les défis actuels. Les défis que peut-être les autres gens dont ont un petit peu peur. Grâce à des secteurs prometteurs, parmi lesquels Stephen en a parlé, nous sommes ici pour prendre les devants. Et la base de ce leadership se trouve notre meilleur atout, nos chercheurs, les gens qui sont ici aujourd'hui. Et votre gouvernement marche pied à pied avec vous, avec les investissements dont je vais parler un petit peu en anglais, et avec Mitacs qui joue un rôle clé dans ce travail. You know, science is in question today, perhaps not in this room, but perhaps with your colleagues in other countries, perhaps in your own families. And this room, this award ceremony, the powerful array of people in the front row here who are leading major institutions is a proof point that Canada is refuting that questioning of science, in fact is embracing science, that we have what it takes in this room to support your work. The Government of Canada is trying to play its role through a major investment in talent attraction you may have heard of in this budget, $1.7 billion to attract some of the leading researchers around the world, whether at the doctoral, postdoctoral, assistant professor, other more senior levels. Yes? Through the Budget 2024 investments, which funds those research agencies that fund the entire continuum of research from basic research more towards applied research. And I'll just point out, and this hasn't gotten a lot of attention, but I think our government listened when we heard about the role that international graduate students play in this ecosystem. And I met some of the Innovation Award winners today who I think all know that they have won the award, so there's no envelope opening? No? Okay. And the number who are international, came to Canada as international graduate students is quite telling, and so I think our government has recognized that by ensuring that international graduate and postdoctoral students are exempt from the levels plan, exempt from those caps, and I think that's a very important move. I'm going to and then Mitacs playing this critical role of linking cohorts of thousands and now tens of thousands over a series of years of placements, creating that spark, connecting people who didn't know that they maybe had a passion for industry. Connecting people who had a problem to solve, but they didn't know that they could get that problem solved through some of the tremendous resources at our universities and elsewhere in Canada. And so I just want to share my appreciation for Mitacs, and I know Dr. Lucas and the team will be talking more about their new strategic plan. And finally, let's not forget where this came from. I don't think there are award speeches, thank you speeches, but if there were, we would want to hear your story about how you got into this. Whether it was a high school science fair, maybe a teacher who sparked your imagination, maybe a problem that you were really obsessed with and you thought you were the only one. And then you find a community of scholars, you find a community of researchers who say, no, I care about that too. And it's not just about a problem that I have an intellectual obsession with, but it's actually a problem that affects people in my life. It affects my family. It's about their health. It's about the economy. It's about my business. And so wherever you come from in this journey, I just want to share my appreciation for that and then give that back, because there's a whole generation of students who need to hear that science matters and it can help solve real problems in the world, and that the misinformation that's out there needs to be countered. And so with that, merci Nadia pour l'indulgence. It's an honor to present the first award of the evening for Outstanding Innovation, which recognizes extraordinary talent from across Canada and the potential their innovations hold to strengthen Canada's innovation capacity. And our first winner is, does she get to come up now? Okay, Dr. Sarah Imani. Sarah, come on up, Sarah. So Dr. Imani is a biomedical engineer whose research focuses on designing smart surface coatings and diagnostic platforms that help prevent infections and enhance public health. She completed her PhD at McMaster University in Hamilton and is now a postdoctoral fellow in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Her work bridges science and commercialization, translating advanced materials from the laboratory into scalable real-world technologies. This is the best story of Mitacs, because Dr. Imani cannot yet decide whether she wants to do academic route, industrial route, or maybe both. So I'm so appreciative of the work that you're doing, and congratulations on this award.
field when I was doing my undergraduate degree in chemical engineering, and I was always fascinated by how bringing biology and engineering together could transform ideas in real solutions that can, improve people's lives. So my research focuses on developing an antimicrobial coating that provides long-lasting protection on high-touch surfaces. Through the Mitacs programs, I was able to collaborate closely with Fendex Technologies, which actually helped us move from small lab samples to large-scale pilot productions. It really shaped how I think about translating science into real-world innovation. This award means a lot because it shows that our work can truly make a difference beyond the lab. So I'd like to thank my supervisors, Dr. Tohi Didar and Dr. Leila Soleimani. I'm also very grateful to work with Fendex Technologies for their collaboration, and of course to Mitacs for making this partnership possible. And also a huge thank you as well to my lab team. And a personal note, I would also like to thank my parents for always believing in me, and my husband for his constant support throughout this journey. I think Ontario and Canada are at a really exciting moment for innovation, especially in biomedical engineering technologies. By focusing on translating research into real-world products and actually supporting homegrown startups, Canada can become a global leader in biomedical technologies, health-driven technologies, creating both economic growth and a safer future for everyone.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations again. So, the next winner we will honor tonight is Atlantics Canada's Dr. Nicoletta Ferroni. Pour remettre le prix, je voudrais accueillir sur la scène l'honorable Cody Blois, député de Kings Hans, Nouvelle-Écosse et secrétaire parlementaire du Premier ministre Mark Carney. Monsieur Cody Blois, je t'invite.
Well, good evening, everyone. Kareem did a very good job, as did Dr. Lucas, I think, highlighting the importance of Mitacs and certainly, I think, sharing some of the pride that we have for everyone in this room who's being recognized. But you can't get a politician on stage without reiterating a few points. And let me just say, on behalf of the Prime Minister and on behalf of this government, thank you to each and every one of you in this room, because Kareem did a great job highlighting the importance of science and research to solve society's problems, and that's true, and that's right. But this is also part of our economic engine of this country, and we have a Prime Minister that is deeply focused on the question of economic growth. We don't get there with every single one of you in the room who helps contribute in that way, and I think that deserves a round of applause. So thank you for each and every one of you and the work that you do. Je voudrais aussi reconnaître toutes les personnes ici dans cette chambre pour votre travail, pour vos travaux, pour vos résultats dans le contexte de recherche, dans le contexte d'innovation aussi. But I have to talk about my home province of Nova Scotia, and that is why I'm here. I'm here not only to present an award, it's also to make sure that Kareem and I get back to the House of Commons. So if you see us scurrying out around 6:15, it's not because we don't want to stay, it's because we want to make sure there's not an election tomorrow morning. So we will see what happens on that. Fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. But I am from the beautiful riding of Kings Hants. If you haven't been there, please come visit us in the Annapolis Valley. And in the Annapolis Annapolis Valley, there is this beautiful institution called Acadia University. And at Acadia University, we have a tremendous, tremendous researcher, as you already know, Dr. Nicolas Farayon, who is doing extremely important work. And Mitacs was very helpful by putting out this. I'll read this, and then I want to give a little bit of a personalization. So, of course, the Innovation Award recognizes extraordinary talent from across the country among students and postdoctoral fellows who have participated in the Mitacs program. And Dr. Nicola Faraoni is an internationally recognized researcher whose pioneering contributions to tick, chemical, ecology, and natural product-based pest management have advanced both fundamental understanding and applied innovation in vector-borne disease science. As an associate professor in the chemistry department at Acadia University, she leads an interdisciplinary research program integrating chemical, ecological, and nanotechnological approaches. You'll have to explain to Dr. Nicoletta, you'll have to explain to me exactly what that means, but approaches to address the mechanism of tick, olfaction, host detection, and chemical communication. Now, I've had the privilege of being in what's called the A Lab at Acadia, and I've had the opportunity to see Dr. Faraoni's work uphand and impersonal. And I joked with her on the way in. She's a rock star in Nova Scotia. She's been all over the media for the work that she's doing on ticks, and I know that this is a problem across the country, but in Nova Scotia 20 years ago, we didn't have ticks. This has been a newborn type of pest that has been finding its way in. It has obviously major impacts on society, and Dr. Faraon is doing really important research. We could not be more proud of her. I do want to mention Bruce as well as the chair of the board from that Nova Scotia side of Mitacs. It's a national organization, but Bruce, thank you for the work that you do. I understand there's 4 directors on the board from Nova Scotia, so we're proud Blue Nosers, but Dr. Faraoni, please come on up and accept your award. Congratulations.
I got into my field of research, which is basically working with ticks, when I started working with a Nova Scotia company back in 2017. My research program focused on tick chemiosensory system and tick chemical ecology. So what we are trying to study how tick respond to repellent and attractant. So Mitacs has played an important role in my research, actually, because with the Mitacs Accelerated program, gave me the opportunity to hire 2 very talented postdocs, international postdocs that worked, and they are currently working in my lab, that really brought a fresh air in terms of approaching, scientific questions. Receiving the Mitacs Outstanding Innovation Award, I would say, is the highlight of my career. So I would like to thank not just my colleague and friends, but also my family and my partner board, all the people at Acadia University, Dean Eustace and Catherine Sommer. But particularly, I want to thank my mentor, Kirk Hillier, and also, of course, thanks to the funding agency and Mitacs specifically for their financial support. In terms of future of innovation, I see that I found myself in a very privileged position to be here in Nova Scotia, because the new generations will have the tools and the guidance to be the innovators of the futures.
Congratulations again, Madame Nicoletta Ferroni. Yes, we could clap for her. Absolutely, absolutely. Bravo, bravo. Nova Scotia's Minister of Advanced Education could not be here tonight. Please turn your attentions to our screens for a special message from Minister Brendan McGuire.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brendan McGuire, and I am the Minister of Advanced Education in Nova Scotia. I would have loved to be with you in person to celebrate Mitacs Innovation Awards and the remarkable achievements of Canada's innovators, in particular, the outstanding work coming out of Nova Scotia. On behalf of the province, congratulations to Nova Scotia's own Dr. Nicoletta Farioni on your award for outstanding innovation. What an incredible accomplishment. You are making Nova Scotians proud. Here in Nova Scotia, innovation is about more than new ideas. It's about improving lives, strengthening communities, and creating a healthier, more sustainable future. That's exactly what you are doing through your groundbreaking work to better understand and prevent tick-borne diseases. Your research is helping protect people, animals, and ecosystems, showing how discoveries in the lab can lead to real-world solutions that benefit all of us. Congratulations again on this well-deserved recognition, and thank you for helping strengthen Canada and Nova Scotia's innovation. You have made us proud of the work you're doing, and we can't wait to see where your success takes you.
And now, to present our next Outstanding Innovation Award, please join me in welcoming Associate Deputy Minister Mark Sean to the stage.
Merci Nadia, merci Steven, merci Mitacs. C'est vraiment un plaisir d'être ici aujourd'hui. Merci à Mitacs, principalement pour l'esprit d'innovation que vous avez vraiment bâti dans le système d'écosystème d'innovation ici à Canada. Et aussi pour l'impact des étudiants qui a vraiment bâti les entreprises, les capacités et les compétences, notamment dans mon domaine d'intelligence artificielle, mais dans quelques autres, incluant les ondes quantiques. And so it's a real honor and pleasure to be able to recognize this award tonight in spirit of the amazing work that Mitacs has done to really build out the true capacities and to fuel adoption capabilities and implementation of innovation in Canada. So it's an honor to present the award for Outstanding Innovation to Dr. Nello D. Sansoni. Dr. Sansoni is a postdoctoral researcher and lecturer in the Department of Mechanical and Industrial Engineering at the University of Toronto. He is also the co-founder and CFO of Nanomorphics, a Canadian advanced materials company pioneering self-healing, transparent, and textile armor systems for defense, aerospace, and personal protection. Dr. Sansoni's research focuses on the bio-inspired design of hierarchical hybrid polymer composites, where structural principles found in natural systems such as butterfly wings and compact bone are translated into multifunctional synthetic architectures. That's pretty cool. So please turn your attention to the screen for a look into Dr. Sansoni's research.
I really got into this field as a kid, and I actually started in my grandparents' kitchen when we were making pasta together or making cured meats together. And I was always asking questions as to how come when you knead this dough more and more it becomes harder, and how does that affect the cooking time and the temperature and the pressure to which we treat these pastas and cured meats. And I didn't know it then, but that was actually my first hands-on experience with material transformations, and that passion actually and understanding how we can take materials and design materials for different applications is what primarily got me here today and got me into my PhD and got me into the automotive sector. My research actually spans over 6 years in a Mitacs program with a tier 1 automotive manufacturer known as Axiom Group. And essentially what we've done and what we've designed is a new material formulation that takes into account a new nanomaterial known as graphene. It's essentially a metallic replacement. Mitacs actually played a huge role in the innovation of this work because without Mitacs, we wouldn't have had any collaboration with an industry partner such as Axiom. And this idea and this new material would have never been able to be scaled to actually be implemented in the automotive industry. What we've essentially designed here is a material that can impact the lives of all Canadians eventually winning this award, it means everything to me. It's a great validation for all the hard work and all the dedication. Of course, I can't take all the credit for the success of this project. I had incredible experiences working with many brilliant individuals along the way, one of them being my PhD supervisor, Professor Patrick Lee. And I've also had the privilege of working with a great scientist and now my future business partner, Dr. Raphael Agar. And actually, the managing engineer at Axiom played a huge role in this as well, Matthew Leroux. The future of innovation in Canada, and specifically Ontario, is booming right now. And actually, if we combine scientific innovation and with great policies and great leadership of governance, we can actually create a huge ecosystem here in Canada that's far superior to anything that we've seen in the world.
Congratulations again, Nilo. While Minister Nolan Quinn, Ontario Minister of Colleges and Universities, could not be with us tonight, he has shared his congratulations by video.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations to all the 2025 Mitacs Awards nominees and winners tonight. Your research is driving innovation and further cementing our province as one of the best places in the G7 to work, invest, and do business. For instance, the research of Dr. Nello Sansone, one of this year's recipients for outstanding innovation, has created stronger and lighter materials for cars, giving Ontario a competitive advantage in advanced manufacturing and boosting its reputation as a global leader. And Sarah Amani, the second Outstanding Innovation Award winner, developed a durable, transparent, antimicrobial coating for long-lasting pathogen control on high-touch surfaces. Now being patented and prepared for scale-up, this product promises to reduce infection risks and lower healthcare costs. With both of these projects and the many more being celebrated here tonight, we are not only advancing critical industries, but attracting investment in creating good-paying jobs for Ontario. Our government is proud to have invested over $2 billion in critical research projects like these since 2018. Because we know when we invest in research, we invest in a stronger, more prosperous Ontario. And $32 million of this investment has supported 6,500 research internships for post-secondary students like Mitacs, so they can gain the skills they need to thrive in their careers while driving our key industries forward through research. And as we see tonight, when students, research, and industry come together, incredible things happen for Ontario. So thank you again to Mitacs for your partnership in preparing students for the workforce and protecting Ontario's future economy. And congratulations to all the winners tonight. Enjoy the evening.
And at this time, I'd like to re-invite Dr. Lucas, CEO of Mitacs, to come back to the podium to present our next award for outstanding innovation. Let's welcome him back.
Thank you, Nadia. As we welcome our winners tonight and get a glimpse of their stories, I'm really blown away by the caliber of the talent we're celebrating, and our next winner is no exception. It's my pleasure to present an award for outstanding innovation to Nitesh Sanghi, a PhD candidate student in the College of Pharmacy at the University of Manitoba. Nitesh specializes in using medicinal chemistry approaches for the discovery and development of novel small molecule therapeutics. His research focuses on interdisciplinary science, combining medicinal chemistry, neuroscience, and patient engagement, with a particular emphasis on developing new small organic molecules to address the challenges of incurable amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, more commonly known as ALS. Nitesh will soon be defending his PhD and moving on to a postdoc and a company he's co-founded around his innovations. So please join me in welcoming and congratulating Nitesh.
get into this field by getting motivation from my father, who I lost him in 2014, but since beginning, he motivated me to do something new. I was doing well, like back in India, doing all the job with my wife. We were in the same company. And then all of a sudden something clicked in me that I have to do something new. I just came in Manitoba. I got an offer from Geoffrey K. Tranmer to do PhD under him. Then the story begins, the discovery and development of new drug to slow down the progression of ALS. In a nutshell, I would say, we have synthesized an improved version of an FDA-approved drug, Edarabol. Mitacs program has built a resilience in me, and it also gave me an opportunity to explore the customer experience and also what the community, including patients, caregivers, scientists, and other people are thinking about ALS research. ALS is a costly disease, so we have to synthesize a drug which could be cost effective and it could reach to each and every patient. So winning this award is like a dream come true. Winning this award will give me an edge where I will be feeling motivated and inspired to do more and more for the community. So I would like to thank first my supervisor, Dr. Geoffrey K. Tranmer. Secondly, I want to thank the animal care facility, Dr. Jahedi, and my parents, my wife, and my two daughters, Pareen and Gauri. The future of innovation is really bright in Manitoba and throughout the Canada. In my perspective, it is because we have a diverse labs, we have a diverse people, we have a diverse community. I have a strong belief that diversity and inclusivity seeds innovation.
Congratulations again. The last, but certainly not, my apologies. The last, but certainly not the least of our 5 Outstanding Innovation Award winners is Dr. Tae Ho Kim, a postdoctoral fellow at the Biomechatronic Systems Laboratory, Simon Fraser University. His research focuses on emerging materials and novel sensor systems for diverse electronic applications, including healthcare assistant, safe systems, and functional robotic platforms. Let's listen to his video. Let's clap for him as well.
I have pursued the dream of being the research engineer since a cartoon inspired me during my elementary years. The Mechatronic System Engineering Department at Simon Fraser University provided me the motivation I needed to pursue my dream during my formative year. Among our research achievement that is related to this award, we developed a self-powered neckband earbud device that continuously monitors blood pressure using a triboelectric pulse wave sensor. Based on this, biomedical field are among the most crucial area for human lives. That's why I aim to contribute to the development of healthcare technology that provide inclusive healthcare for all individuals. My Mitacs Elevated Postdoctoral Fellowship Program enabled me to shape my professional development. Especially, it is my great fortune to work with professional engineers and scientists in Metroid Canada, which is my partner organization. As a research engineer, this award demonstrates that I continue to engage in practical research that benefit the actual Canadian society. So I feel very honored. I want to say thank you to my family as well. And then, of course, I would especially like to thank Dr. Edward Park, who is my supervisor and advisor. And I would like to express my gratitude to management team, the COM, Alice Wick, and of course, my lab member, Dominic and Sabra and Nadia for their support. I strongly believe that Canada has a very optimistic future toward the future of innovation.
Congratulations again, Dr. Tai-Ho Kim. Minister Jesse Sunner, Minister of the Post-Secondary Education and Future Skills, could not be here in person this evening, but has shared her best wishes for tonight's BC winners. Let's watch her video.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of Premier David Eby and the Government of British Columbia, I'm honored to be a part of this celebration. My name is Jessie Sunner, and I'm BC's Minister of Post-Secondary Education and Future Skills. The Mitacs Innovation Awards are one of Canada's premier innovation celebrations and a great opportunity to recognize outstanding contributions from Mitacs programs participants throughout our country. Mitacs has long been a catalyst for innovation in Canada, bridging the gap between academia, industry, and government to solve real-world challenges. These transformative solutions not only push the boundaries of science and technology, but they also improve people's lives in BC and throughout our country. I want to extend a special congratulations to two distinguished award recipients from my province of British Columbia, Tai-Ho Kim, a postdoctoral fellow at Simon Fraser University and Mitacs, and a PhD in Mechatronic Systems Engineering, for receiving the Outstanding Innovation Award. And also Fateh Haeri, a Master of Science in Entrepreneur affiliated to Simon Fraser University and patent holder for Famira MedTech, for receiving the Startup of the Year Award. Tai-Ho Kim presented an innovative and portable device for better blood pressure monitoring. For millions at risk, this means earlier intervention, fewer hospital visits, and greater control over their health from the comfort of home. This is a pioneering step forward, smarter, accessible care that can make a huge difference in people's lives. Fateh Aheri from Famira MedTech was recognized as Startup of the Year for their revolutionary, non-invasive device to treat urinary incontinence. This breakthrough not only improves quality of life for millions of women, but also sets a new standard for accessible, effective care. This startup is leading the way in high-impact health innovation. We're proud to celebrate your success today. This groundbreaking work is making a meaningful impact in the future of healthcare, offering practical solutions that improve patient care and drive innovation. Congratulations again to all the award recipients tonight on all of your achievements. We wish you the best of luck, and thank you for all of your work.
Alors, le prochain prix Mitacs que nous décernons ce soir est le prix Innovation inclusive lauréate de l'année. Ce prix qui souligne l'importance, la valeur et les réussites des groupes méritant l'équité au sein de l'écosystème de l'innovation du Canada célèbre les travaux de recherche qui favorisent l'inclusion sociale, intègrent une diversité de perspectives et donnent la priorité à l'accessibilité dans la conception et la réalisation de projets, ainsi que la création de produits et de services novateurs. La lauréate de cette année est Dr. Anne Laurie, chercheuse postdoctorale en éducation à l'Université Concordia à Montréal et cofondatrice de Triscos Éducation, fervente défenseuse de l'équité et de l'inclusion. Dr. Anne Laurie se penche dans sa recherche financée par Mitacs sur la mise en œuvre de l'évaluation dynamique basée sur les programmes d'études, un outil révolutionnaire qui s'attaque aux iniquités qui perdurent depuis longtemps dans les méthodes d'évaluation des compétences linguistiques des enfants à l'école. Nous écoutons le vidéo de Madame Anne Laurie.
It all started with my master's, where I was working on a Canada-wide literacy program for and with First Nations communities. And so that's what really motivated me to pursue a PhD, where I developed the curriculum-based dynamic assessments. So that leads to my postdoc, which is what I'm funded under Mitacs. We took the curriculum-based dynamic assessment, so my work and my PhD, and we put it on an online platform. Participating in a Mitacs program had a meaningful impact to my research. It's influenced it greatly. Of course, I would say it's twofold. Yes, it offers some financial support, which is always wonderful, especially when I have my startup, Tricos Education, which is now where the curriculum-based dynamic assessment is hosted. But secondly, it allows me to just have one step into research and one step into practice. Now, winning the Mitacs Inclusive Innovator of the Year, it means a lot. I think it means that I'm on the right track, and it's really, really exciting for myself and the people working with us. And it shows that, you know what, let's continue the work. I would love to thank my PhD and postdoc supervisor, Dr. Diane Pascoe. I'd also like to thank my family, of course, my team at Tricos Education, and also my PhD friends at Concordia. Anyone can be an innovator. It starts by listening. What do people actually need? That's what I did. I listened to the people who had a problem and had a gap that needed to be filled. And that's where my work came in. From years of my master's, PhD, postdoc, all those years were innovative years, even though I might not have considered myself as an innovator. I was innovating the whole time.
Congratulations, Anne. Alors, nous avons un dernier message de félicitations de nos ministres provinciaux à partager ce soir. Veuillez vous tourner à nouveau vers les écrans pour entendre les félicitations de la ministre Christine Fréchette, ministre de l'Économie, de l'Innovation et de l'Énergie du Québec. On l'écoute.
Bonjour tout le monde. Je suis contente de pouvoir vous adresser quelques mots en vidéo, même si j'aurais préféré être des vôtres. L'innovation et la recherche sont essentielles pour bâtir une économie durable et une économie prospère. La remise des prix Innovation de Mitacs, c'est une occasion formidable pour souligner l'importance de la recherche dans l'avancement de notre société. Je tiens à féliciter les lauréats et les lauréates de ce soir, et particulièrement ceux et celles du Québec. Un immense bravo donc à M. Luca Hoff, pour le prix Excellence en leadership de la recherche, à l'Institut de recherche d'Hydro-Québec pour le prix de l'entreprise canadienne innovatrice de l'année et à Anne Laurie pour le prix de l'innovation inclusive. Qu'il s'agisse de sécurité industrielle intelligente, de transition énergétique ou d'équité dans le système scolaire, vos projets sont inspirants. Vous démontrez que l'innovation peut et doit être au service du bien commun. Notre gouvernement croit fermement à la force de l'innovation collaborative. Et c'est pourquoi nous soutenons les liens entre les chercheurs, les entreprises et les talents émergents partout au Québec. Mitacs joue un rôle clé dans cette dynamique et je tiens à saluer son engagement. La stratégie québécoise de recherche et d'investissement en innovation 2022-2027 guide nos actions pour propulser les secteurs stratégiques de notre économie. Et ce soir, vous en êtes la preuve vivante. Vos réalisations génèrent des retombées concrètes, durables et porteuses d'avenir. Merci à Mitacs d'appuyer les initiatives du Québec et de contribuer au développement des compétences de notre relève. Bonne soirée et félicitations aux lauréats et aux lauréates.
Can I please have everyone in this room do one more round of applause for all of our outstanding Innovation Award winners? Félicitations. Congratulations to you all. Next, we will turn to our winners for the Mitacs Canadian Startup Innovator of the Year Award. This year, we received so many exceptional nominations, and I have to say it again, Mitacs received a lot of really great nominations. But tonight, we will be honoring 2 leaders for their work to commercialize their research and contribution to Canada's economy of entrepreneurs. To introduce and present awards to this year's winners, please join me in welcoming Dr. Mona Niemer, Canada's Chief Science Office. Madame Niemer.
Merci beaucoup. Quel plaisir d'être parmi vous ce soir. It's such a wonderful evening. It's an uplifting evening, and I'm really so happy to be here. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why I'm happy to be here. I mean, there are many reasons, but perhaps the top 2 or 3. I think that it's been noticed already that we have all these innovations that come at the intersection of different fields or different activities. We talk sometimes about interdisciplinarity in such abstract terms, but this is wonderful to see how the intersection of engineering, biological sciences in particular, holds such great promise in life sciences and particularly in health, which is my area, so you can see I'm a little bit biased on that. The second reason I'm delighted is as someone actually who came to Canada as an international student. I'm absolutely flabbergasted by the talent that we have coming from all over the world. And thank you to all the international students who actually choose to stay in Canada, to innovate in Canada, but also thank you for those who go back to their home countries and become our ambassadors. So I think that's something that really fills me with hope and with happiness. And then last, I have to mention, as a woman in science, I'm absolutely delighted to see so many award winners who are women in science and engineering. Go, girls, go. With this, so now I'm absolutely delighted to present the Canadian Startup Innovator of the Year Awards that celebrate Mitacs industry partners whose leadership, adoption of emerging technology, and support of innovative research and development demonstrate an ongoing commitment to developing talent and boosting Canada's productivity and economic growth. We have 2 of them. It's therefore my pleasure to present the first award in this category to Dr. Narges Al-Lahrab, right? Rahabi, sorry. So Dr. Lahrabi is the founder and CEO of Fertilead, Inc. Dr. Al-Lahrabi has over 12 years of experience in microfluidics and biomedical innovation. She has translated her academic research into an award-winning fertility technology venture advancing equitable reproductive health care. Led by her, Fertilead developed 2 complementary fertility solutions addressing a critical gap in fertility care by focusing on male infertility, which contributes to 40 to 50% of infertility cases, but remains significantly underserved. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Dr. Narges Al-Lahrabi.
Good evening, everyone. It is a tremendous honor to receive the Mitacs award. I'm deeply grateful to Mitacs for recognizing my work and for continuously empowering researchers and innovators across Canada. Toronto Metropolitan University, formerly Ryerson, has been an extraordinary environment for innovation. From the zone learnings, incubators such as Innovation Boost Zone, Science Discovery Zone, Biomedical Zone, to TMU's many innovation awards, the support has truly shaped my journey. A special thanks to Paul, Ashni, Ashu, and Tarek, my fabulous mentors at TMU. You are doing a very incredible job. I'm also very grateful to my supervisor, Dr. Virgilio Valente, for his mentorship and unwavering belief in my potential, and to Dr. Joseph Frembach at Health Innovation Hub at U of T for advising me throughout my journey. My sincere thanks also goes to Lab to Market programs. I have done it at various universities, at Dalhousie University, at UBC and SFU, and I'm really appreciative of the training and the guidance that I have received in these programs. This work is deeply personal to me. I have watched a close friend of mine going through many years of a struggle for male infertility treatment. They have lost their hope and lots of money, and also they have spent lots of many years in their male infertility struggle. As a mother of two wonderful children, I understand the emotional weight carried by families navigating infertility. Male factor infertility affects millions of couples, yet remains far too overlooked. Through Fertility, my venture, our goal is to make fertility care more accessible, more equitable, and less overwhelming. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my husband, whose unwavering support makes everything possible. I can tell you, because he's now at home taking care of the children. And thank you very much for your patience, strength, and love, and to my parents who taught me resilience and compassion. This achievement belongs to you, all three of you, as well. Thank you, Mitacs, for this honor. It inspires me to keep pushing boundaries and to continue building solutions that bring meaningful change to the families who need it most. Thanks again.
Thank you for these nice words, and congratulations again. I'm sure everyone has been reading the news and realizes that actually infertility is a growing problem that's affecting, increasingly young people in Canada and around the globe. So thank you for that. So the second award, actually the second winner of the Canadian Startup Innovator of the Year is Dr. Fatah Hairi. Fatah is a biomedical engineer, graduate from Simon Fraser University. I don't know if the president of Simon Fraser is watching, but she should be very, very proud, I guess, tonight. He's a Mitacs startup dedicated to improving women's health through innovative, high-frequency radio wave technology. Femera's novel technology aims to provide a safe, effective, and non-invasive treatment for urinary incontinence, offering millions of women worldwide faster recovery, minimal discomfort, and improved quality of life. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Fatah Hairi.
Good evening, everyone. It's truly an honor to be here tonight. I still remember the first time I tried to Google Mitacs after a university event, and I actually typed my task. Years later, in every community I join and every conference I attend, I proudly find myself promoting Mitacs. I recently thought about how my task somehow turned into Mitacs and how I turned into someone who lives by its spirit. The answer lies in entrepreneurial thinking. When you start creating something new, the journey begins with mistakes and failures. But if you keep going, you start believing in what you're building and in the community around you. My own journey has been exactly that. I started my first project when I was only 17. At 24, after 4 failed attempts, I co-founded my first successful company. We grew from 2 co-founders to more than 30 team members. And today, I'm beginning a new chapter in women's health, developing a non-invasive technology for urinary incontinence with 2 incredible co-founders. I want to thank Mitacs not just as an organization, but as a true partner to entrepreneurs. My deep gratitude goes to my longtime friend and co-founder, Mohammad Hossein Saodatfar, and to my new co-founder, Nima Kohandani, for joining this mission. Thank you to my SFU advisor, Professor Terry Grieve, and to Rachel Chase and the Chung Incubator for supporting and believing on us in our earlier steps. And finally, to my wife and best friend, Layli, thank you for believing in me, even in the moment when I don't. Thank you all, and thank you, Mitacs, for turning my task into Mitacs and for turning a young dreamer into an entrepreneur who believes that with persistence, every mistake can lead to something meaningful. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to our 2 recipients this evening. Alors, we will now turn to the Outstanding Research Leadership Award. Ce prix est décerné à une ou un professeur superviseur dont la feuille de route démontre un remarquable talent pour développer des collaborations avec le secteur privé, le souci de fournir à ses stagiaires des expériences de recherche et de formation inestimables et l'utilisation du financement de Mitacs pour amorcer des projets de recherche innovantes. Cette année, nous avons eu un nombre incroyable d'excellentes candidatures. Nous mettons donc à l'honneur 2 personnes pour l'excellence de leur leadership de la recherche. Notre première lauréate ce soir est Monsieur Lucas Hoff, qui est professeur agréé au département de génie mécanique à l'École de technologie supérieure au Canada. J'invite alors Monsieur Rémi Quirion, scientifique en chef du Québec, à monter sur scène pour présenter ce prix. Monsieur Quirion.
First word, wow. Wow for the night thus far. It's the first time that I'm able to attend the award because I travel too much probably. And the fact that so many of the awardees are coming from all over the world really strengthen our belief that it's a huge asset to welcome scientists, young scientists, the next generation to Canada. Congratulations on that. Very, very important. And then a bit of a message for Stephen. We talked today about funding from Quebec for Mitacs. Well, you heard my boss. You heard the minister. So it's written down, and you have the tape. So we'll work together to make sure that she will renew the funding as soon as possible. Donc, je vais... So I will continue mostly in French, but just to say that the awardees tonight is a kind of an expert on circular economy in action, something very, very important, critical that we really need. Donc, c'est un honneur de présenter et de remettre le prochain prix Excellence en leadership de la recherche au docteur Lucas Hoff. Un prix très prestigieux, et c'était mentionné. Lucas est professeur titulaire au département de génie mécanique de l'Université Concordia. Pas Concordia, de l'ETS, je vois qu'il n'était jamais encore Concordia dans la tête. C'est parce qu'il a obtenu son doctorat de l'Université Concordia, donc je vais sauter une ligne. Il est professeur titulaire à l'ETS, l'École de technologie supérieure, et peut-être vous ne le savez pas, mais c'est le plus grand nombre de gradués, de diplômés à chaque année en génie au Canada, c'est à l'ETS. Donc un secret bien gardé, mais une contribution très, très importante au Québec et au Canada et partout dans le monde. Donc, la recherche de Lucas, c'est de transformer des pratiques de fabrication pour les amener de plus en plus des fabrications circulaires, le développement de nouvelles technologies de reconditionnement intelligentes, de céramique, par exemple, de différents métaux et des composites à base de polymères. Donc, comme je disais, beaucoup d'intérêt, de travaux sur l'économie circulaire. Il travaille avec une équipe d'étudiants gradués. Je n'ai pas discuté avec lui, mais probablement provenant d'un peu partout dans le monde, qui viennent parfaire leur formation dans son laboratoire à l'ETS. Et on en est très, très fiers. Félicitations encore une fois, Lucas, pour le prix ce soir.
Yeah, so they asked a professor here on stage to talk about research, at the same time to ask to do it in less than 2 minutes or less than 1 minute to keep it short. So that's like a big challenge. So I decided to just keep it to a small protocol and to do acknowledgements. So I will start with that. If you're interested in more research, feel free to chat during having a glass of wine or beer. So I'm deeply honored to accept this Mitacs Award today. This is a great encouragement and a valorization of our work, what we're doing by our entire research team consisting of many students, so they're really the ones who should be here together with me on the stage as well, of the Laboratory of Smart and Circular Manufacturing at École de Technologie Supérieure, ETS, at Montreal, together with also our many industrial collaborators. So a warm thank you for the Mitacs organization for inviting me here and supporting my over 15 industrial collaborative research projects and over 40 students. So this award is definitely dedicated to my entire research group with great and highly talented and very nice students enabling the promising research innovations and stimulating me every day to try pushing limits of technology and to create an inspiring and creative ambience together to drive research. So I believe that collaboration between academia and industry, supported by governmental organizations like Mitacs, is definitely very, very important and key to foster an innovative ecosystem that we so much need here for the needed technological advancement, also in the manufacturing sector in Canada and Quebec industry. So ranging from like SMEs to larger Canadian-based or even international industries where we can learn from and try to take technology here in Canada. So it plays also an important role in attracting Canadian and Quebec, in my case, youth to pursue careers in research, and especially in the field of smart and sustainable manufacturing, to encourage them to stay here and try innovating together here to build a strong ecosystem here. So a key factor in the success of our Mitacs funded research has been definitely the support of the ETS Research Office and also our ETS Mitacs representative, Inga Hébert, who not only encouraged me to even apply for this award to be here, but also has been supporting me and my entire research group for over more than 7 years through all the projects, administration, submission process, and identifying and connecting to different industrial players in the field. And finally, I want to express again my deepest gratitude to Mitacs for this recognition, which is definitely a big encouragement for our entire team and their support, and as well to all my industrial partners who supported and we built the project with, and definitely my past and all my current students, who are some of them actually following it live as well. And it's their passion what drives our shared success, which is this award of recognition for. And most importantly, my parents who are watching me being like a Dutch fellow, watching right now, it's evening for them, my parents in the Netherlands. And as most importantly, my wife who's sitting here in front of me, well, your love and support give me the strength to lead with empathy, which is very important, and inspire others, so my students and my team, to reach their fullest potential. So this award is also dedicated to you. Big thank you.
Congratulations again, Dr. Hoff. Alors, merci, Dr. Quirion. To present the second award for Outstanding Research Leadership, I'm going to invite Dr. Stephen Lucas to the floor.
Well, thank you, Nadia. What a great evening this is. We're coming towards the end, but there's 2 more awards to recognize, and I have the great privilege and honor to present the second recipient of the Outstanding Leadership Research Award this evening, and the recipient is Dr. Faramars Samavati. Dr. Samavati is a professor in the Department of Computer Science at the University of Calgary. He's known for providing exceptional research and training experience, overseeing and mentoring large groups, including numerous Mitacs interns who have achieved significant success in the industry. Recent Mitacs-funded projects led by Dr. Samavati have yielded significant outcomes, including successful technology transfer, establishing a new company, and developing innovative software solutions. His research lies at the intersection of geospatial intelligence, computer graphics, AI, and data science, with a strong emphasis on digital earth technologies and geoinformatics. His pioneering work positions his research within the geospatial and AI-enabled data infrastructure sector, with wide-ranging applications from reimagining GIS and working in applications in agriculture, climate and environmental monitoring, disaster response, and urban planning. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Faramaz Samavati to stage.
Good evening. This is a great honor to be into this great team of innovators. It is an honor to be recognized by a Mitacs Innovation Award, Outstanding Leadership. The journey of scientific discovery becomes much more powerful if it evolves to impactful innovations. What begins as a research outcome can be transformed to solutions which can change our lives. We have seen some examples today. And for sure, innovation is a collective achievement. And here I would like to thank all of my research team and many of them Mitacs interns, and also my collaborators who helped me in this long journey after many years of working in this area. I am also grateful to the University of Calgary for supporting my research for more than 20 years, and also for combining the research excellence with the spirit of innovation. And also several industry sponsors and partners in the past few projects which I have worked with them, and particularly to Big Joe, who has been great because of their vision and because of their commitment for this Digital Earth project. And finally, to Mitacs, because of their support, this partnership wouldn't be possible. Looking ahead, I see a bold possibility beyond digital globe and digital earth toward living digital twin of the earth. Imagine we can make a sophisticated tool which can help us to understand our planet and help us to find new ways and better ways to work things like prediction disasters, climate change issues, exploring resources in a better way using satellite and drones, and many other possibilities. And maybe, just maybe, we will finally have a map where Canadian North is not stretched more than a hockey overtime. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. We have now arrived at our final award of the night, the Mitacs Innovation Award for Canadian Entrepreneur. Sorry, I'm not seeing well. I'm getting old. How about that? I will start over. Thank you so much. We have now arrived at our final award of the night, the Mitacs Innovation Award for Canadian Enterprise Innovator of the Year. To present this prestigious award, please join me in welcoming the chair of Mitacs Board of Directors, Mr. Bruce McDougall, to the stage. Mr. McDougall.
Oh, thank you, Nadia. I will make no further remarks about age. The Canadian Enterprise of the Year Award recognizes a Mitacs industry partner whose leadership, adoption of technology, and support for cutting-edge research and development demonstrates an ongoing commitment to innovation in Canada. Cette année, nous sommes ravis d'honorer un partenaire de longue date de Mitacs, Hydro-Québec. Représenté ce soir par le Dr Denis Thibault, chercheur principal, et le Dr Christian Bélanger, directeur principal de l'Institut de recherche d'Hydro-Québec, que je connais bien comme IREC, et qui vont accepter le prix ce soir. L'Institut de recherche d'Hydro-Québec est associé avec plus de 100 professeurs dans 20 universités canadiennes, dont la Polytechnique de Montréal, McMaster University, l'Université McGill, HEC Montréal. Au cours des 5 dernières années, Hydro-Québec et Mitacs ont cofinancé 1600 stages, soit 60%, c'est-à-dire 60% ont été réalisés par l'IREC. Veuillez accueillir sur la scène et félicitations à nos lauréats.
Mesdames, Messieurs, distingués invités, membres de Mitacs, collègues et partenaires, au nom d'Hydro-Québec, je tiens à exprimer ma profonde gratitude pour l'honneur qui nous est fait aujourd'hui avec le prix Innovation de Mitacs pour l'entreprise canadienne innovatrice de l'année. Recevoir cette reconnaissance représente une grande fierté pour toute notre équipe. Ce prix souligne non seulement l'engagement d'Hydro-Québec envers l'innovation et la transition énergétique, mais aussi la force de la collaboration dans le secteur industriel et le milieu académique. Grâce à Mitacs et son soutien, l'IREC a pu tisser des liens avec des chercheurs et des étudiants partout au pays. Depuis 2015, comme il a été mentionné, c'est plus de 1600 stages encouragés par Mitacs qui ont contribué à nos projets de recherche à Hydro-Québec. Leur expertise et leur passion ont permis de repousser les frontières dans les domaines comme l'intelligence artificielle, les matériaux avancés, la cybersécurité, les jumeaux numériques, la robotique et j'en passe. Together, we develop concrete solutions to improve grid reliability, integrate renewable energy, and accelerate the energy transition. This award also pays tribute to the next generation of scientists and all those who, through their work, are helping us to build a sustainable, resilient, and innovative future for Quebec and Canada. Collaboration with Mitacs allows us to share risk, take on ambitious projects, and build on the talent of the new generation. Au nom d'Hydro-Québec et de son institut de recherche, je remercie chaleureusement Mitacs, nos partenaires universitaires, les gouvernements et tous les chercheurs qui rendent possible cette collaboration. Un merci particulier à l'École polytechnique de Montréal et à la professeure Myriam Brochu, qui est là ce soir, pour avoir proposé notre candidature et aussi et surtout pour sa contribution à l'innovation à Hydro-Québec. Merci évidemment à mon équipe de l'IREC, presque 500 personnes, pour leur travail inlassable et passionné qui permet depuis plus de 55 ans de faire rayonner Hydro-Québec à travers le pays et à travers le monde. Thank you again for this recognition and thank you for the warm welcome you have given us this evening.
Thank you, merci beaucoup. So it's now my pleasure to conclude the ceremony tonight with some remarks on behalf of the Board of Directors of Mitacs. And my first remark tonight is to ask you all to join me and to thank Stephen Lucas for his wonderful work as the CEO of Mitacs. And I'll say without whom it's been a great ride. Thank you so much, Stephen. Au nom de mes collègues du conseil d'administration de Mitacs et moi-même, je tiens à réitérer notre gratitude envers nos partenaires gouvernementaux, nos partenaires postsecondaires et nos entreprises partenaires. Un grand merci pour votre soutien et votre collaboration soutenue. Merci beaucoup, s'il vous plaît. Et je m'en voudrais de ne pas mentionner la nomination de 4 nouvelles personnes au conseil d'administration de Mitacs, c'est David Agnew, Alice Aiken, qui est ici ce soir, je crois, je suis certain d'ailleurs, Michael McNair et Thomas Park. Je vous souhaite la bienvenue au conseil et au sein du conseil, et j'ai bien hâte de collaborer avec vous. I'd also like to congratulate Mitacs on the new strategic plan. This plan was developed and was released yesterday. It was developed in close consultation with the Mitacs Board of Directors and shaped by a thorough and comprehensive engagement with stakeholders across the country. The plan reflects broad support for Mitacs as Canada's go-to partner for talent and research collaboration. It's bold, it's responsive, and grounded in the real world needs of our partners and of Canada in this moment. And finally, congratulations again to all of tonight's winners. I'm truly inspired by your work. I'm actually amazed and inspired by your work and the impact you're having. It's the most important thing of this is the Canadian economy. So thank you very much for your work and its contribution to the Canadian economy and Canada's future. Alors, merci de votre présence ici ce soir et félicitations aux lauréates et lauréats des prix Innovation 2025. Au revoir à tous.
May I ask everyone to rise in order for us to really congratulate all of our recipients tonight. Can we really clap loud? Est-ce qu'on peut les applaudir chaudement? Félicitations. Congratulations. And now, let's celebrate. Let's raise a glass to all of you. Alors, nous allons lever un verre à nos récipiendaires. Bonne soirée tout le monde.